Okay, so welcome to the exclusive webinar, and this is the Triple X webinar, how to triple your online income. And of course, this is Billy Anellis here. I'm going to be your host right now. Okay, so my promise to you tonight, right now, is I'm going to show you how you can triple your online income with free, high quality traffic strategies on Facebook. Okay, so if you stay until the end, I'm going to show you how you can have access to a $3,000 bonus. But if you want to know how to get access to that, you're going to have to sit back, relax, and go through the whole presentation right now. Okay, now please pay attention to what I'm going to share with you, because if you are serious about your money, you're going to turn off your cell phone, you're going to turn off Facebook. And like I just said, if you're serious about successfully running your business online, then the next 60 minutes may change the way that you're doing everything in the space. Okay, now just a little bit about me and why you should listen to me. So once again, this is Billy Anellis here. And I started in the online space about 4.5 years ago, and that's because I wanted to monetize my music business online. So I'm also a music producer / composer, and I, wanted to bring my business from being offline and switch it over to have more presence online. Touch base with a lot more people and being worldwide. Okay, I'm also a computer science college graduate. And the computer and tech stuff was something that I liked when I was young, so I dived into that, graduated, and I have my college degree and stuff like that. But I went to university for software engineering, and I dropped out after a year. So when I did my first intern, I realized I didn't want to do that for the next 20-30 years of my life, and I dropped out of university. And I started software engineering. I was working for a big network, a big telecommunication company here in Canada, because I'm based out of Toronto, Canada right now, born and raised in Montreal. So that was back when I was in Montreal, because I've been in Toronto here for about 13 years now, going on 14. Okay, so I dropped out of that. So that's why I'm not scared to say, I have a little bit more tech skills than average. And that's because of my, school background, what I went to school for. So computer science, software engineering, anything that's, involved into the, computer stuff. Okay. Now, I'm the owner of multiple websites. So I'm into affiliate marketing, and I also run my music business online and stuff like that. So I learned a lot over the years. I learned things like email marketing, list building, creating websites, copywriting, and the whole shebang. I'm not saying that I know everything, but I learned a lot of things, and that's why I can share value to a lot of people today. I'm grateful for that, and I'm happy that I learned all these things. Okay, and right now, I'm proud to say that I'm one of the top leaders inside my Millionaire Mentors marketing group, and I'm going to show you why in just a moment while we go into the presentation. Okay. Now, imagine how your life would be if you could build a targeted audience on Facebook for your business, highly targeted audience for your business on Facebook. And then you could generate an unlimited amount of leads on demand. Like, it's literally like, you turn on a switch and you get some leads, or you turn on the faucet and you get some leads, just like you turn on the faucet in the washroom and you get some water. Imagine how your life would be. And on top of that, imagine how your life could be if you could have $1,000 plus days online, and that is on a regular basis. Just imagine that for a second. Imagine how your life would be, right? It would be great, right? So, I'm doing the right things right now for my business, but over the years, I did a lot of things wrong, and there's a lot of big problems that 97% of people run into, and I'm going to share them with you right now, and you're probably going to recognize yourself in them, while I'm going to share them right now. Okay, here are the biggest problems that a lot of people are running into, especially being in the online space, trying to get an income online. Okay, a lot of people are pitching to their friends and family, and the reason for that is that a lot of times you're going to get in the in an opportunity, or in a business, or something online. You're going to get into something, and you know a lot of times they're going to tell you, make a list of your friends and family that you're going to go through, to to offer them what it is that you're doing. Press the number 2 if you've been in something before where they told you that. Make a friend, make a list of your friends and family, and then you're gonna go through them to show them what you got going on right now. Press number 2 right now if that happened to you before. Okay. Now, another big problem that a lot of people are running into is that, you know, once they go through the list of friends and family, they hit the wall, right? So you hit the wall. You don't have anybody else that you want to show your opportunity or offer to, and most of the time when you do that, you got a whole lot of rejection. Like, they're not seeing, they're not seeing what you're seeing. They don't have the same beliefs as you. They don't want to get on the opportunity with you. They don't want to do business with you. And you did that because you don't like to get rejected, right? So once you imagine just wanting to call your friends on a Friday night, and you just want to go to the movies, but none of your friends or family are answering you because you've been trying to pitch them on what you've been doing, or the business opportunity that you just went on, right? And you did that because you didn't like to get rejected. Okay. And most of the time, people don't know how to generate leads. Okay. They do not know how to generate leads accordingly for their business. And that's why they went to pitch to their friends and family, knowing in their mind that they don't want to get rejected if they were to go and pitch to people that they don't know. Right. So most people, they pitch to their friends and family because they hate getting rejected, and they don't know how to generate leads. Okay. Now, say, for example, that you know how to generate leads now. Here's a problem that a lot of people are going to run into, and I used to run into that problem also, is that I don't know how to close a sale or upsell, right? You now say that you went the paid route. You're going to pay for traffic and you're going to pay for leads. You get some leads, and now you don't know how to close or upsell them, right? Now, imagine now, the last problem a lot of people are getting into is that, okay, now you know how to close and upsell these leads that you went ahead and you got for yourself. But once you get these leads now, you're not able to get team duplication. People that you're doing business with, they can't get the same results as you, and it's not doing too good. You're the guy that can close sales and can make things happen, but anybody else on your team or on your company or whatever that it is that you are doing, they can't. There's no team duplication, right? Now, any of those sound familiar to you right now? Because those are all things over the years that I've experienced, and I know a lot of people are struggling with those. And these are the 5 biggest problems that I know that 97% of the people that want to succeed and that are not the way that they want to succeed right now in the online space are experiencing, right? Now, what if you could, eliminate these problems in 3x your online income right now using Facebook without spending a penny on paid advertising? How would that be, right? And that's what we're going to get into right now. Okay. Now, I just want to give you a quick disclaimer. Okay. The result that you're about to see are not typical. The strategies that I'm about to share with you generated great income results for me. It took commitment and massive action taking. This is not for people that want to get rich quick or those who are not coachable. And, those are things that are working for me right now, and I'm happy to share them with you for free. So there's no guarantee that you'll get the same results because we are all unique different, and everybody's results and goals are not the same. Okay, but there's possibility for you. You can be either even better than others, or you just have a different twist to what you want to accomplish. So just wanted to give you a quick disclaimer here before I move forward. Okay. Now, what I will cover right now with you is secret number one: building a targeted audience on Facebook, even if you're a beginner. Secret number two is getting an unlimited amount of leads on demand. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. No fluff, no nonsense. I'm going to show you exactly how I do that on Facebook right now. And secret number three is having $1,000 plus days online without. You see, I did a little mistake over here. I'm a human just like you. We're not perfect, so I do make mistakes too sometimes. So, how do I have $1,000 days online without spending a penny on paid advertising? Okay, so let's get into it right now. Okay, so secret number one: building a targeted audience on Facebook. Okay, if you don't know it by now, Facebook has 1.59 billion monthly active users on the platform. So Facebook is known as the biggest social media platform that there is. Everybody's on Facebook. Everybody and their grandma's on Facebook. So if you do it properly, if you get your piece of that pie, you can run a successful online business, especially if you're going to do it the right way. So 1.59 billion monthly active users on Facebook. Nobody has an excuse. Okay. You can literally turn your personal profile into a sales funnel. And, I always recommend that to the people that I do business with, is that, your personal Facebook profile that you can use, that you're using right now, probably for, getting in touch with your friends and family and stuff like that. Well, the one that you probably connected with me with before, if we've talked on Facebook before or anything like that, this is a personal profile that I use for a business only. Only business. I have no friends and no family on it. And it's literally like my sales funnel right on Facebook. And I use my personal profile for that. And I'm going to go in depth on how I do that in just a moment to show you how that's done. Okay. So on Facebook, you can have up to 5,000 friends. And like I said, me personally, I have no friends and family in those friends that I have on Facebook. And you can have an unlimited amount of followers on your Facebook, which are people that are going to be following you and having eyes on what you're going to be posting on there. Okay. Now, just take a second. Imagine you have 1,000 friends on Facebook. Okay. 1,000 friends on your friends list on Facebook. And those people are not, friends and family, anything like that. It's people in the industry, in the same industry that you're in. And you focus on converting, say, 1% of these people. Okay. 1% of 1,000. Okay. We're talking about 10 people. Okay. 1% of 1,000 friends, 10 people. Okay. Now, imagine that you have an offer for $1,000. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I do have one. Okay. So if you have an offer for $1,000 and you're converting 10 of these people out of 1,000, you agree with me that if you were to do that on a monthly basis, that would equal for you for the month $10,000. Who wouldn't want to make $10,000 in a month with a targeted audience that they can build on Facebook, right? Just think about that for a second. Wouldn't that be great, right? So now you're probably going to ask me, so how do I build my audience up, So what you're going to do, and there's 3 ways that I go about that, is, the one main thing that you have to keep in mind is that you're going to send friend requests out. You're going to make new friends. You got to, break that belief that, oh, no, I don't know this person, I can't send them a friend request. Well, guess what? You're going to break it right now, and you're going to send friend requests and make new friends. If you focus on building relationships for your business instead of instant gratification or thinking of making a quick buck, well, it's probably not going to happen for you. You're going to have to think differently. And this is how I shifted my mind of, wanting to build relationships instead, wanting to help others, even if they were doing business with me or not. And I made some new friends. I made some new relationships, and that's what makes, it builds a strong foundation for your business if you decided to do it that way, if you focus on that, right? So there are three ways that you can go about, building a targeted audience on Facebook. Number one is to, leverage off of free or paid Facebook groups of your market industry. Okay. And if you go right now on Facebook and use the search graph or the search bar, and you search, for example, say that you're in network marketing, you can type in network marketing, and it's gonna come up with thousands upon thousands of groups, okay, about network marketing. If you're in affiliate marketing, you can type in affiliate marketing, and you can see the sections. You can see, group sections right now. If you type that in, and you'll see thousands and thousands of groups where you can go in there and you can send friend requests to people in that group, in those groups, and you can bring them over to your friends list. And those are going to be people that are targeted, that are in your market, that are in your industry, that are going to be on your friends list. Makes sense, right? So you can leverage off of free or paid. And the reason why I say paid is that right now you may be in a paid group where it was required for you to pay for a course or an opportunity, an offer, or something like that to be in that group. And that's what I mean by paid. But there's a lot of free groups. And the reason why I put both of them here is that paid would be higher quality for you. Okay, higher quality people, because these people would be already sold on the idea of investing in an online business, investing in products online, or investing in a course, or investing in an opportunity to get closer to financial freedom, right? Hopefully that makes more sense. Another way that you can go about building a targeted audience on Facebook is to leverage off highly influential people's fan pages. Okay. And what I mean by highly influential people's fan pages, I'm talking about the Tai Lopez, the Tony Robbins, the Robert Kiyosaki's, the Gary Vaynerchuk's, the Ray Higdons, the Frank Kerns, Russell Brunson's, the big guys in the industry. I'm telling you, these guys, they have thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that follow and like their pages, their business pages, or their fan pages. And you can just leverage off of those pages to build your audience on Facebook. Okay. So you can go on one of these pages and you can look at one of the posts that they made today, and you're going to see that there's thousands and thousands of people that like their post. And you can just go in the list of the people that like one of their posts today, and you can be selective, and you can go on there. If you see people that, that can relate with you and what you're doing, and the description on their profile matches with what you're doing in your marketplace or in your industry, you send them a friend request, and boom, you bring them over to your friends list. And this is how you're going to start having people that are targeted and that are going to be in your industry over to your friends list on Facebook. Okay. And now the third way, okay, that I personally went about when I was, building my audience, and I'm at the close to the $5,000 friends on Facebook. And I'm going to show you in just a second how I go about leveraging top earners friends lists on Facebook to also build my audience on Facebook. Now, let me just break away real quickly, and I'm going to go on the browser real quickly to show you. Okay, hopefully everybody's still here and watching. Let me see how many people I got in the room. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let me show you how I go about leveraging top earners Facebook friends to build my friends list on Facebook with targeted people. Okay, so over here I'm going to type out top earners 2017 network marketing. Okay. And this will pop up. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, pick the most recent one. So it's going to be April 2017. I'm going to click on it. Okay, and you can actually get data from top earners in the network marketing industry. And you can get their name, what they're earning. This person over here, Juha Parhiala, earning about 4.8 million per month in the OneCoin company. Okay, 1.1 life or whatever it is whatever that is. So what I like to do, I like to go at the bottom and I start at the bottom. So let's choose one person. So let's say Craig Schulz over here. Okay, so I'm going to copy their name and I'm going to go to Google real quickly, and I'm showing you exactly how I do it. It's no fluff here. It's exactly how you should go about this. And if you want to come back to this, it's going to be recorded so that you can get access. So what I do is I type the person's name and what was the company for this guy. So Jeunesse. Okay. So I'm going to type the person's name and okay, it popped up over here. It shows Jeunesse. Okay. Now, once the name pop up, the results come up. I'm going to click on images so that I can actually see what the person looks like. So I think that's our guy over here. Okay, so a couple pictures are the same here. Okay, that's the guy here. So I think it's him. Okay, now what I do, okay, I'm going to grab the name. Actually, I'm just going to grab the name and I'm going to go over on Facebook. I'm going to look for the name. Okay, I have a couple of conversations open here. I'm going to have to close them. There you go. Oops. Let me just close this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, paste the name, and the results are going to pop up. So there you go. First result came up, Craig Schulz over here. Click on the name. And I believe that's our guy. See, that looks like the guy, right? So if you go over here, that's the guy. That's our guy. Boom. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to scroll down on the page. And the one thing that you're going to want to look at is if the person's friends list is not locked. So as you can see, this guy is not so, I was going to say not so savvy on, marketing on Facebook, although he does a little bit, but he's not blocking his friends list. So right there, if you're you and me, it's going to be people in the industry that are going to be friends with him, following him. So you're going to go on his friends list and you can start networking with some of these people. You can send them friend requests. And I have a couple mutual friends with this guy already. And you can just, see if some of these people, you can connect with them if they're in your industry. And then you can just click on add as a friend, right? It's not going to hurt. Let's see. They were marketing and international. So boom, I would send a friend request. There you go. Boom. Let's see what this guy's doing. Deck chair, millionaire, live life on your own terms. I like that. A lot of followers. He looks like a leader. I'm going to send a friend request. Boom. As quick as that. So let me come back to the presentation here. Just wanted to show you that real quickly. And I'm going to come back on what I was talking about. Okay. So as I just showed you, okay, there's 3 ways to build your friends list so that you can have a targeted audience on Facebook. So you're going to leverage off of free or paid groups on Facebook. You're gonna, go to highly influential people's fan pages. I'm talking about, Ty Lopez, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins, and all these big pages. And you're also gonna leverage off of top earners friends list, just like I showed you right now. And that's a trick that you can go ahead and utilize right now for your business to build your targeted audience. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or not. Anybody can start there. Build their audience with targeted people, with people that are in business or that are already sold on the industry that you're in, on the market that you're in already, right? And this is how you build a targeted audience on Facebook. Okay, hopefully that made sense to you. Now let's go over to secret number 2, getting an unlimited amount of leads on demand. And the way that you're going to do that, and it's kind of in relation with building your audience on Facebook, is the types of posts that you're going to put on your wall. Okay. And there's different types of posts that you can use while you're in the process of building your audience. And I'm going to share them with you and give you an example in just a minute on how you're supposed to post and how you should lay out all this content on your Facebook personal wall, okay, that you're going to use for business as a sales funnel. So you have, positive quotes, inspirational quote, motivation, trivia, family and personal and family adventure, social proof on your success, proof on your team success, how-tos on marketing to share value, piggyback marketing, and value-based webinars. Okay. These are the types of posts that you can put on your wall to start generating leads for your business as you're going about building your audience, right? So if you follow the RVL model, okay, and I'm going to break down what RVL means. If you break down the RVL model, I can guarantee you that you'll never go wrong, whether you are a beginner or not. Okay. Now, RVL stands for results, value, and lifestyle. Okay. And I'm going to put each of them, the types of posts that I just shared with you that you can share on your wall following the RVL model. I'm going to put them in each of the categories so you can know where they kind of reside and where they're at for the RVL model. So when we talk about results, we're talking about social proof on your success or social proof on your team success. And here's a ticket for you. Here's a nugget. Okay. Say that you just started a business right now and you don't have results yet. Many people are going to get, hung up with that and going to be like, oh my God, I don't have any results. I'm going to have to wait to get results first before I post any kind of, results on my wall or anything like that. Well, guess what? Just keep in mind that if you came on the whatever it is that you're doing right now is because you saw other people getting results, right? You saw the possibility and you believed and you saw the vision to where you are also going to get some results for yourself. Okay. So what you should do, even if you are a beginner or you didn't get results yet, you leverage off of others' results. And I still to this day use this to edify others that are getting results. And it's as simple as, you show somebody else having results. And a lot of people have this mentality that, oh, if I share somebody's results, then I'm throwing money away. Like I'm not gonna get this money, or the people that are gonna see that are gonna go to that next person. Well, guess what? It doesn't even work like that. When you do that, you actually put you're actually positioning yourself as a leader, and people are going to come back to you to find out the information on how that person got the results that you shared on your wall, whether or not they were on your team or in your group. So you can share others' results until you get yours, and then when you get yours, of course, it's going to get a little better. But before you get yours, if you don't have some right now, you can always leverage off of other people's results that are in your group, in your team, in your marketing group until you get yours. So even to this day, even if I personally got results, I edify other people. I put on social proof on the people that are in our group, in our marketing group. I put the results out there. I edify them, congratulate them, and I say, if you want to know how they did that, reach back out to me or comment on the post, and I'll go a little bit about how to do something like that on a business post. Comment whatever your call to action is, and people are going to come back to you and say, hey, how did this person do that? And this is how you leverage off of others' results. Okay, so this is for the result part. I know I kind of get carried away with that a little bit, but I just wanted to cover that to make sure that you understand that when you don't have results yet, you can always leverage off of others' results until you get your results, and then you can still keep mixing it up. You show social proof on your success and then on your team's success also. Now back at the RVL model. So that was for results. Now you have value. So when we talk about value, you have the positive quotes, inspirational, motivation, how-tos on marketing. Believe it or not, comedy and making people laugh, it's value. People like to laugh. People like, cool vibes where it brings happiness and laughs and stuff like that. So this is value. And then you have trivia to where you can have, asking questions on Facebook is so funny to say, but when you ask questions on Facebook, you have higher chances of getting more engagement, right? So trivia is, having a post where you're asking a question and you have multiple answers that people can answer, and you're going to get engagement for that. Okay, so this is for value. And Now, for lifestyle, it's simply personal or family adventure. You're doing something with your family. You're out on a lunch. You're going on a walk like I did today. Went on a nature walk. That was pretty cool. I shared that on my wall. You're having fun with some friends. Family event. You're out on an amusement park having some fun. You can post that up. And if you follow the RVL model, meaning that if you mix up these kinds of posts on your wall consistently, okay, you're going to get an unlimited amount of leads on demand as soon as you post. And you can never go wrong, beginner or not, if you follow the RVL model. Results, value, and lifestyle. Okay. Now, I'm just going to give you a Facebook posting schedule example, and this is exactly how I do it. And I'm just going to give you an example so that you can understand what I mean there. Okay. So say that, at 9 a.m., I'm going to put a motivational post. Okay. 9 a.m., I put something like this and actually put that. So nothing will work unless you do. So it's something to motivate people to, inspire them and to keep in their mind that, if they don't put in the work, they won't go nowhere. Nobody else going to do that for them. So I would put a motivational post on my wall at 9 a.m. and then I would switch it up with something else at 12 p.m. Okay. So that's a trivia post right there where, you're asking a question and you have multiple answers that people can answer. They can engage back on the question that you're asking. Okay. So this is something that I put, I think, a couple of days ago. I said Frosted Flakes or Fruity Loops. I was talking about cereal. It was a morning post. So, I got a lot of engagement with that. And it's pretty cool because I'm going to tell you right now, if you are going to put something like that on your wall, asking a question, not necessarily this post, but if you're asking a question and then people have multiple, choices to answer, it's going to increase your engagement on your posts. Okay. Now at 4 p.m., I would post a lifestyle picture. So this is my daughter. We went to the Ripley's Aquarium Place here in Toronto, and it's a place where you can go see fishes, and there's like sharks and big stuff. So that was something cool that I did with my little family, with my girls. And that's my daughter right there in this picture. So I just posted on my wall. It's just, a personal or family adventure. You put that on there. It gives you that human feel. You can't post too much of the one thing and not having, people like to see regular people do regular stuff. I'm human, so people like to see that too. So you don't want to just put inspirational or quote, 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 because you're going to lose your audience. So it's good to mix it all up. So that's why it's also important to put lifestyle pictures, lifestyle posts on your wall, even if it's for business. Okay. And now I'm going to do another post in the evening, say at 8 p.m., and it's going to be a business post. And this is one post that I did not long ago, and I had a call to action on it. That's a business post. And once people start to comment, well, guess what? It's going to be leads, and I'm going to reach out to these people. And I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But, if you look over here, you're going to notice that I have 4 posts throughout the day. And the reason why I say 4 posts, and that's a guideline for you to go about that. If you do a little more, it's okay. But I find that 4 posts in the day is a sweet spot, because if you do less, okay, if you do less, it's not going to be enough. You're not going to get enough eyes to come on your profile. And if you do more, okay, which is okay if you do more, but I find that if you do 4 posts a day, you're gonna, you're gonna let your posts mature and get the most amount of engagement that they're supposed to get. Okay, so that's why if you post 4 times a day, I think it's more than enough to get enough eyes on whatever that you're gonna post on your wall, and it's gonna, you're gonna let your post get the most engagement that you're supposed to get. Right? If you do more, then sometimes, if you put a post that you kind of want to get a little more engagement on, like a business post, and you do more, then it's kind of gonna put the attention on the newer post instead of say, for example, the business post. So if I was to do a post after the business post, I may lose traction for the business post and I'm going to get less engagement for that post. So if you keep it at about 4 posts in a day, I think it's more than enough for each of these posts throughout the day to get the most engagement that they're supposed to get. Okay. And now what? You're like, okay, Billy, and then what? How do I get the leads when I'm posting like this on my wall? Well, let me just simplify everything for you and let you know that when somebody comments on your post, and I put priority because you're going to put priority to that, because if somebody took an extra 0.05 seconds to actually comment on your post, especially if you had a business post where you had a call to action to have people comment for you to reach back out to them to share some info with them, okay, this is your priority and this is a lead because you build a targeted audience with the ways that I just shared with you. Okay, so these people are in your friends list on Facebook and it's only business people. So now when these business people see something on your wall that you posted and they took that extra second to comment, then now it's going to be a lead for you. And the priority here is a comment. Okay. And then you're going to also have the people that like your post. And it's something that you don't want to forget. Okay. So you're going to have comments that are your priority. And then you're going to have likes for your post. And guess what, my friend? These are all going to be leads for you and your business. And it doesn't even matter if you're doing health and wellness. It doesn't even matter if you do network marketing. It doesn't even matter if you do affiliate marketing. It doesn't even matter if you're promoting your product. It doesn't even matter if you're promoting your services. This is exactly how you're going to get leads. And it doesn't even matter what type of post that you're going to put on your wall to get engagement. So basically, it's people that are going to engage on your post that you're going to put on your wall, that you're going to reach out, touch base with them, say a quick hello, and you're going to connect with them in the event that you can find some pain and you can find out what's happening in their life and stuff like that. If it's a problem that you can solve for them with whatever you got to offer, then boom, you have more chances to get people in your business. And like I said, if you focus on building relationships instead of just thinking about a quick buck, without thinking about how can I put some value in that person's life? How can I make a little bit of a difference, whether they're going to be in business with you or not? If you're not going to focus on that, then your business is not going to go the long way. But then again, if you focus on that, then it's going to be better for you. Okay. So these are going to be all leads. Comments as priority. And then you're going to have the likes for your posts. Okay. Now, let's get into having $1,000 plus days online with no paid advertising. And it's been my breakthrough online since last year. And I'm super grateful that that has been happening. And anybody can do it. But it first starts with having the right mindset. Okay. If you don't believe for yourself, that you can have $1,000 or more day online, guess what? It's never going to happen for you. You can forget about that. If you don't believe in your mind that you can have something happen in that for you right now, it's never going to happen for you. And it's simple as that. And it's going to be your reality, right? And if that's your belief, you're right. You know? And Henry Ford, I believe, said that, if you think you're wrong, you're right. But if you think you're right, you're also right. So it's always going to be your belief. And 80% of what we're doing in the online space is going to be in direct relation with our mindset. So if you don't believe you can have $1,000 plus days online, especially with no paid advertising, then it's never going to happen for you. But if you have the right mindset, then it's going to happen. Another thing that, I'm going to emphasize on is having access to a mentor, somebody that has been through the process, that has, something in their hands that they can actually show you. And I'm not talking about a a YouTube mentor or somebody that you watch on YouTube, but that you don't have direct access to. I'm really thankful for my current one that I have access to right now, an online millionaire mentor, and that's kind of going to be your shortcut for what you want to achieve. And it doesn't matter what it is that you want to achieve. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, any big superstar in the history, and whatever it is that they want to accomplish, they had a mentor. So if you want to have $1,000 days online, you have to have a mentor that is already doing that or more. And the saying that I'm going to share with you about that is, say that you want to make $10,000 a month, your mentor is going to have to be somebody that's doing that times 10. So it's going to have somebody that is already doing or making $100,000 a month for you to learn how to get to $10,000 a month or more for yourself. Hopefully that makes sense, right? So have access to a mentor is really important if you want to have $1,000 days, $1,000 plus days online. And if you want to use a method where you're not going to pay the advertising, well, you're going to have access to a proven method to promote. And that's going to come from your mentor. And I found that last year, and that's how I had my breakthrough. And I've been able to implement it and get results. And that came from my current millionaire mentor. Okay. And then, once you have those three, then you're going to have to put that cash flow machine in place. And what I mean by cash flow is a system. I like systems because they save you some money, time, and energy. Okay. And what I mean by cash flow is a system that can bring cash to you on a daily basis directly to your account. If it's PayPal, if it's Square, if it's something else that you're using, it's going to be able to give you some cash flow in front of everything that you are doing in the online space. But of course, if it's $1,000 that you want to make, you're going to have to get the reseller's rights to a $1,000 product. So that doesn't matter if you don't have a product. You're probably going to tell me, Billy, I don't have a product. I don't know what to sell. I don't know what to. It's okay. Me personally, I'm doing affiliate marketing. I'm full-time online. I'm proud to say that. And I also run my music business, and they go all the long way. And by having a cash flow machine in place, I'm able to complement my music business also with the reseller's rights for a $1,000 digital product that I can promote with a proven method that I've learned from my millionaire mentor. Okay. And by having the right mindset, because we are heavy into personal development and leadership skills, we are implementing a proven method that generates income for any business. And it changed everything that I'm doing online. And I'm going to share it with you in just a moment how you can get access to that. Now you're probably asking, so what is the product? Now, before I share the product with you real quickly, here's two key areas to focus on if you want to successfully run your online business. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you're into health and wellness. It doesn't matter if you're into network marketing, MLM, whatever you're promoting online. There's two key areas that you have to focus on and master. And the number one is going to be marketing. You have to have a strategy, a recipe in place for you to implement to get results. And then you have the personal development side. And like I just told you, me and my current online millionaire mentor, we are heavy into personal development and leadership skills. And it's who you have to become in order to be successful, in order to successfully run your online business. Okay. And this is what the product is about. And the product that I have access to, which is a $1,000 product, is the Genesis Education Library. And it covers those two key areas: marketing, and personal development. Okay. So that product inside has so much content, and even myself, I had it for a couple months now. I didn't even go through all of it. As you can see, there's marketing content in there, like 4-figure promotions, 5 secret traffic sources, make money in 5 minutes, personal finance and credit, email copy that sells, 25 traffic methods. There's even more. Facebook marketing mistakes, healthy business life, internet marketing in 1 hour a day, list building secrets. There's a lot of stuff in there that you can learn, that you can use, and it doesn't even matter what business that you're in for those things to help you. Okay. And there's more. There's even like turbo video profits, video marketing excellence, and video is something that is huge. If you're not using video right now for your business, I'm going to tell you, you're hurting yourself, because video allows you to build credibility with your audience, especially if you're going to build one on Facebook that is going to be targeted and is going to build trust also. Over are the days where you're just going to be hiding in front of your computer. You're going to hide behind your computer screen and never show face. I'd rather do business with somebody that shows face than somebody that I can't even see their face and they're hiding behind the computer. So hopefully that makes sense for you too. And now on the personal development side for that digital product, and I'm still talking about the Genesis Elite Library, you are going to have access to over 24 hours of interviews with 6, 7, and 8-figure earners that are in the industry. Okay, I'm talking about Darren Little, Jacques Zufeld, Jeff Mills. I believe Jeff Mills is like an 8-figure earner. You also have Ray Higdon, Josh Peak, Patrick Snow. These are all big people in the industry that are taught that you're going to have access to interviews within the Genesis product. Okay, and they talk about how they went from being nothing, zero, to being where they're at today. And it's been phenomenal how I was able to get some nuggets from the story of these people and apply them in my business today to get forward and get ahead. So it's amazing. I think it's something that everybody should have, being able to listen to people that went from struggling and that are like 7-figure earners, 8-figure earners, and get some nuggets, get some tips and tricks that you can apply today in your business to get ahead, right? And then you have more products like, the DNA of Success by Jacques Zufeld. You have The Village. And I don't know if you've seen The Secret, the movie The Secret. Well, The Village is the secret behind the secret. So it's a product that has over 6 hours of videos and audios, and it's considered a classic because that's what the movie The Secret was based out of. Okay, something that everybody should have. And then, of course, still in the personal development section, you have health and wellness. It's important that you exercise, you hydrate yourself. You get advantage of the nutrition and attitude and all that good stuff. And that's over 12 hours of healthy listening for you. And a lot of us are doing business online, and we sit for half the day and stuff like that. So it's really important to exercise and get some info about how you can mix it up and balance your life with health and wellness also. And that's all inside the Genesis Education Library. Okay, so the product that you're going to have access to has to appeal to the masses, and the Genesis Education Library appeals to the masses, right? So between you and I, would you want to own a product like that? And let me break away real quickly. I'm gonna ask a few questions and see, would you want to have access to a product like this real quickly? Okay. Let's see. Michael said, is this done on a business page? No. And I'm going to cover on that a little bit later. I'm talking about a personal Facebook page that you're going to use for business purposes only. Okay. So if you're here right now, would you want to have access to a product like this for yourself, for your business right now, to complement everything that you're doing, right? It would make sense for you to have access to something like that, right? Birdell says yes. Who else? Would that make sense to have access to a product like this for a business right now, whatever it is that you're doing? I think it makes sense for me. And it's going to make sense for you in the event that you want that right now. So let's wrap it up. Okay. Now, if you want to own something like that today, here's what you're going to get. Okay. You're going to get access to the proven free method. And what I mean by the proven free method is the proven method that I've learned from my current online military mentor, which is know how to recruit new reps or customers in 6 to 45 minutes for any business. Okay. 6 to 45 minutes, you're going to have access to that if you want to own this Genesis Education Library today. You're also going to get access to the content in what you are supposed to say when you get these leads. Okay. And you're going to get a load of leads if you follow what I showed you today just a moment ago. Okay. You're going to know exactly what to say to these leads. Okay. So how to close in 6 to 45 minutes for new reps or customers in your business, and exactly what you're supposed to say to these leads when you get them. You also are going to have access to a marketing team membership, and that has a value of $8,000 because we have a secret group that you're going to have access to, which has all the campaigns, all the posts, everything that you're going to need to run your business. And I'm going to say that it's like having 24/7 support in the event that you have questions for your business, on top of me being there for you in the event that you want to have access to this library also. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've never seen something like this before. And I come from not getting support for the almost 5 years that I've been in this industry. I've never seen a support group like this before, to where, you know, there's people from all over the world. And if you have a question, you literally get, you know, your questions answered right away. So there's no way you can get stuck. Then you can have access to a private Facebook chat, and that's my personal inner circle Facebook chat that you can get access to, on top of being part of our secret underground group on Facebook, and that's what we consider a membership, and that has a value of $1,000 because, you know, I do trainings weekly. I help others on a one-on-one basis. I'm really on a mission to help and support, coming from not getting the support or getting stuck or having to send an email, a support email to wait for a reply from an assistant and not even getting a reply back for the person that I was dealing with. But anyways, I come from not getting any, so I focus on actually providing the support and being there for my people in the event that they get access to this library on top of the proven method that my millionaire mentor teaches. Okay. And you're going to have access to my member site, where I show you step by step of the way on how you can get set up. Okay. How you can get set up and promote with the proven method on top of what you're going to learn from my current millionaire mentor. And it looks like this. So, you know, step 1, step 2, step 3. So it doesn't even matter if you're a beginner. If you follow the steps, you're going to be able to see exactly how I personally got set up, and you can get set up by following the steps. And that's how you're going to get going in no time. If you're a massive action taker just like me, and you like to get things going quickly. Okay. So I've laid it out. I've done the work. And you're going to have access to my member site, where you're going to go through the steps so that you can get set up and get up and running. Set up your daily cash flow machine in front of everything that you're doing to complement your business, create some marketing funds for your business, create some cash flow for yourself to complement everything that you are doing with the product. Okay. So this, all of that has a value of $11,998 that you're going to have access to if you decide today that you want to own the Genesis Education Library. Okay. But that's not it. Remember in the beginning of the presentation, I told you that you're going to have access to a $3,000 bonus if you stay throughout the whole presentation, where here it is. You're going to instantly qualify for a Super Sunday Millionaire Mentoring Training that is actually coming up this Sunday. Okay, and that has a value of $3,000. People usually pay $3,000. Some people pay $3,000 to be able to come on this live millionaire mentoring training. And if you decide today that you want to own the Genesis Education Library, you're going to get that for free as a bonus. But there's only 5 spots left. I mean, I had 7 spots left just 3 days ago, but now I'm down to 5. So if you want to get access to a Super Sunday Millionaire Mentoring Training for free, and that has a value of $3,000, you're going to have to take action today, because otherwise you're going to have to pay $3,000 for that. And it comes from my current online millionaire mentor, and it's somebody that went from zero to $104,000 in less than 30 days. And it's the man right here. And I'm thankful that I came across him online and that I've been able to break through. My man, Darren Little, I'm going to be forever thankful for him, because, man, I break through, and it's somebody that I can actually have access to, that I can talk to, get on the phone with, that is actually available, and that will reply to you in minutes when it comes to, you want to know something, you have questions, you're stuck on something. And that's what I call having access to a millionaire mentor. And these profits that he generated, that was with absolutely no paid advertising at all. Okay, so let's move forward. So I'm going to add that to the things that you're going to get if you decide today that you want to get access to the Genesis Education Library. But that's not all. If you want to own the Genesis Education Library, you're going to have access to a top secret traffic source that my millionaire mentor actually uses when he has some good funds to use paid advertising, and we're going to share that with you for free. Okay, and that has easily a value of $997, because in the past I've been spending a lot of money on, for example, solo ads and a whole bunch of other stuff, but I wasn't getting results. But that top secret traffic source is something that we can share with you once you're on the inside, when you start building some funds and that you want to scale up with some paid traffic. And you can also have access to the fast track contacts. And I'm talking about, graphic designers, if you want to get some technical things done for funnels and stuff like that. And guess what? I'm one of the guys. I do a lot of tech stuff, even for my millionaire mentor. And my millionaire mentor, Darren, is not even a super high tech person. So even me personally, I do some tech stuff for him. And, you can have access to that. I can hook you up with some stuff. And there's also, a copywriter person. There's a whole bunch of contacts that you can get access to, people that write emails. You're going to get the fast track contacts that will allow you to get your business up and running in the event that you want to either run a campaign or get some things done. And that easily have a value of $1,997. And you're going to get all of this today if you decide to take action. Okay. And that has everything that you're going to get right now has a value of $17,982. Okay. Just imagine that. Imagine getting all that because you want to own the Genesis Education Library that will complement the business that you are doing right now. Right. So since July of last year, we crossed $1.2 million in instant paid commissions with that digital product. That's a marketing and personal development product. And I'm just going to share some results with you real quickly. And all these, instant pay commissions have been generated uh, among us, and we are 1,000, almost 1,300 people in our marketing group. And all these results have been generated with the proven method that we have access to from our online millionaire mentor, with absolutely no paid advertising. And that's what makes it amazing, having 4-figure days online with no paid advertising. Okay. A lot of people are going to say, oh, it's crazy. Oh, it's not possible. It's impossible. Where in the word impossible, there is possible, and it is happening. And I can vouch for this, and I'm living proof. And let me show you. So within 72 hours of me implementing this method, I was able to have my first $1,000 instant commission come in, and that was directly in my bank, in my PayPal, within 72 hours. And I was like, wow, if this can happen, then the sky is the limit. I'm going to rock this. And I finished the first week with $3,000. So in 7 days, and I'm forever grateful for that. So that was the beginning of a great journey back at the end of July, beginning of August of last year, and it's been amazing ever since, right? I will never remember my first $3,000 day back September 12th, 2016. And, if I convert that into Canadian dollars, because I'm in Canada, and if it was $3,000 US, so that was almost 38. That was almost, $4,000, so like $3,700 in Canadian money, and that was almost $4,000. So it all dropped in my bank in one day, and I was like, wow, this is freaking amazing, if you ask me. Okay, and in about a 6-month period, okay, this year I reached $30,000, over $30,000 with no paid advertising, and that's what shows in my back office. And I'm on my way to scale up. It's only getting better and better, and a lot of other people's are getting results. So don't forget, if you decide today that you want to have access to this product, the Genesis Education Library, you're going to have access to the proven free method, to our marketing team membership, to our private Facebook chat, access to my member site where I show you step by step how everything is done, the Super Sunday Millionaire Mentoring training that you automatically qualify for, top secret traffic source, and the fast track contacts that has a value of $17,982, right? Now, here's more results. Real people get results with this. And this is my buddy, my friend, Danny Joshi. And he said, before I suffered from a lot of information overload and didn't have a mentor and didn't have a plan to follow to succeed. After getting the mentoring, I was able to achieve over $10,000 in just 45 days. And there's something that I'm always going to say about this is that you're going to get in many programs and many systems and many things. You're going to get access to all the tools, all the stuff that you're supposed to get to succeed, but you're never really going to have access to a proven method, to a recipe for you to implement to get results. Well, guess what, my friend? This is what you're going to get here. Something to actually implement, something that you're going to get access to, just like having ingredients for a cake. Okay. If you don't have a recipe to successfully bake that cake, you're not going to have great results in baking that cake. So this is exactly what we got here. We got a recipe for you to implement to simply get results. And the beauty of it is that it's not only to promote this, if you were to have access to the Genesis Education Library, but it's for anything. You can plug this into any business that you're doing, and it doesn't even matter what you're doing. And I'm going to show you what happened to one of our, the members of my group, which is an actual, full-time engineer. And he managed, just with this method, with this proven method, he managed to get himself a $60,000 pay raise in his corporate job doing the online marketing part-time. We got Charlene Savage inside of a marketing group that, blew it off with results. 16.2 thousand in the first 30 days. She went from zero to hero, I must say. And God bless her, because She's doing amazing stuff in our group, and she went from paying groceries with her credit card, okay, being in the negative, okay, and she believed in her faith. She came across of this, and look at her results. She went from zero and spending on her credit cards for groceries to this after just 30 days. And I believe just yesterday she had a $2,000 day in just 12 hours. And it's amazing, right? It's changing lives. And I have Justin over here, okay? He's a full-time engineer. He made 32,000 in 6 months online part-time. He's still full-time doing, engineering. I think it's electrical engineering that he's doing. Don't remember exactly, but he was also able to give himself a $30,000 pay raise with the method that he learned inside of our marketing group. And if you combine his revenue with the online in 6 months this year and the $30,000 pay raise, he increased his income by $60,000 in the year. And I believe this is absolutely phenomenal, especially for somebody that is working full time in their job right now and doing online marketing on the side, right? And we have Yassine here. Okay, he's 19-year-old, and coming in our marketing group, he was able to generate $11,000 in his first 30 days. And I can just tell you, I can keep going and show you some results and everything like that. But, it's just to show you the possibility that real people get real results with what we got going on. And they all have access to the proven method, to the marketing team membership, to the private Facebook chat, access to the member site, and you can have access to my member site too, where you can go through the steps on how you can get set up step by step with what we have going on. Automatically qualify for the Super Sunday Millionaire Mentoring Training, and that this is something live that Darren Little is going to host, and it's coming this Sunday. Top secret traffic source to scale up and fast track contacts in the event that you want some technical things done, some logo, video editing, some copywriting. Everything is all set up for you. It's just a matter of grabbing it, and that has a value of $17,000. Once again, $982. Okay. So you're not going to pay $17,982. Not even going to pay $5,000 for that. You're not even going to pay $2,497 for this, and even $1,997. That's not even something that you're going to pay for what you're going to get access to, and everything that you're going to get has a value of almost $20,000 here. Okay. So if you want to get started now and own the Genesis Education Library, okay, you're going to have to get a reseller's right and a membership for it. Okay. So you're either going to pay $99 quarterly or $299, and that's going to cover your membership and your reseller's right for the Genesis Education Library. And plus, you're going to have to buy that Genesis Education Library at $1,049 so that you can own it and you can go back and utilize our proven method to promote it. And this, my friend, is going to give you $1,000 instant commissions paid directly to you the same day that you generate them. Just imagine that. Okay, so whether options that you choose, if you want to do the 99 quarterly, so every 3 months you pay $99, it's going to be $1148 right now to get started and pop $1,000 instant commissions for yourself. Or if you want to save $100 and just pay the membership at $299 and then pay for the Genesis Education Library, it's going to be $1349. Okay, and you're going to have access to all these bonuses that I just mentioned to you. Okay, so to get started now, to start popping $1,000 commissions daily, starting from today. Okay, you're not going to pay $17,982, but you can get started now for either $1148 or $1349 right now. And you can just go ahead and and go to your4figuredays.com/sign up to get access to that. And I've laid it out so that you can know exactly how to process your membership and resellers right, which is the first part. And then the second part for you to get, to own the Genesis Education Library, what you're going to pay. And then you're going to have access to all the bonus that I mentioned. Okay. Now, let me ask you a quick question before I wrap this up. Okay. Let me ask you this. If it's not now, then when? Okay. I've struggled for 4 years, for 3.5 years. Okay. And I wasn't getting results. I was getting little to no results online. I got to a point where I was making a couple of $100 here and there, but it was nothing serious. But now today, I'd rather make $1,000 in one day with one sale than having to generate 10 sales at $100 to make $1,000, right? So you either want to be that little boy right there that has determination and that is committed to succeed for himself and family. Okay, he's motivated right there. You see how he's squeezing the sand in his hand. You look at his face right there. He's motivated. He wants to go for it. Or you want to keep scratching your head and say, what the frick? Spinning your wheels and nothing happening for you, and you're going to keep doing the same thing today and nothing is going to happen for you, right? So I don't think you would want to be that guy that is on the right there that is asking himself, what the hell, right? So I'm just going to recap once again. You're going to have access to the proven free method that we have, the marketing team membership, which is our secret underground marketing group on Facebook, our private Facebook chat, my personal member site that I've put together to show you step by step of the way on how to get set up. You're going to qualify instantly for the Super Sunday Millionaire Mentoring Training that is live with my current millionaire mentor. And it's going to become your millionaire mentor also that you're going to get access to. And you're going to get access to the top secret traffic source. And you're going to get access to the fast track contacts, which everything has a value of $17,982 that you can get access to right now for either $11.48 or $13.49 that you can get right now at your4figuredays.com/sign up. Okay, so I'm gonna break away this presentation. I'm gonna go back to my window over here. And right now, let me tell you, okay, I'm gonna show the button up. I'm gonna load up this button. Okay, so if you go ahead right now, okay, you can click the button on the side. You can go ahead, and what I'm gonna do right now is, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them, and I can, answer them for you. And then I'm gonna be wrapping this up so that you can go about your night. So hopefully you enjoyed this presentation and you got some nuggets from it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Now, do you have any questions for me right now before I wrap this up? Does anybody have any question for me right now? Because I'm still here. If you have any questions, just post them right now. And if there's no questions, of course, I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to keep this going. And of course, you can go ahead. If you want to own the Genesis Education Library, you can go directly in the link that I'm going to post in the chat right now, your4figuredays.com/sign up. You can go ahead and find out how you can get access to the Genesis Education Library right now. Sorry about that. So I don't think I have questions. Okay. And this is how you are going to be able to 3x, to triple your online income without paid advertising. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so a couple more seconds before I wrap this up. If there's no questions, then I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it. Okay. So I don't think there's any questions. I think it was pretty straightforward. Um, to 3x your income right now, get access to the Genesis Education Library that you can get right now for not $17,982, but for either 1,148 or 1,349 that you can get right now at www.yourfourfiguredays.com/sign up.